What happens to you when the roles that once defined you as a person, as a man, suddenly is placed into someone else's hands? Hi, I'm Cloud. Glad you're here. I was diagnosed with lung cancer. Still feels strange to say that out loud. This channel is my way of making sense of all this. A place to chronicle the ups and downs and challenges of lung cancer. I hope something here resonates with you. Here we are surviving. No, thriving with cancer. Finally, I truly pray that someday soon I can run again. Hi, another day, another grind. You know it, rehab and recovery. We got this. Come on, let's get to work. Tonight, I thank you for joining me. I hope you're ready to get your training regimen completed this evening as you listen to this podcast. Let's get this training underway. You know, I never imagined that surrender would become one of the hardest forms of strength I would ever have to learn. Cancer is such an avid teacher. As a father, as a husband, my love was expressed always through action. Carrying, fixing, lifting, driving, protecting, doing. My body was my instrument of service for my wife and my daughter. And then, when lung cancer and the surgery and everything thereafter came, these rules have a new meaning. These roles, my role has changed. Through this journey, the physical nature of husbandly and fatherly duties have not changed. Still need to bring the groceries in. Still need to mow the lawn. Still need to plow the snow. All these things have not changed. And yet what has changed is me. And the most important, painful realization has been this: continuing to do everything myself was no longer love. It was disguised as responsibility. And along the way of my journey and recoveries, I know that surrendering these duties to my spouse and even my daughter was not a singular decision. It was a process, a humbling one at that, a redemptive one perhaps, but it did require some few simple steps that I'd like to share with you this evening. Step 1, I needed to redefine strength without my muscles, without my physicality as a husband and as a father. Yes, I still open jar bottles and medicine bottles for them, but putting that aside, the first battle was internal. For years and years, strength meant being physical, simple as that. But I have had to confront a difficult truth, and that is, insisting on doing physical tasks was not proving my worth. It was merely delaying recovery and risking setbacks. True strength has become the ability to pause, to listen to my body, to respect my surgical scars, my chemo ports, respect chemical fatigue. This is not weakness. This is being patient. By redefining strength as preservation rather than performance, I've created a space for healing to begin honestly for myself. Step 2, to trust my spouse as a partner, not as a backup. The next step in this process required something even harder than physical restraint, and that is trust. Handing over duties meant acknowledging that my spouse could carry what I once carried, could do them in the way that I could do them before, not temporarily, not reluctantly, but fully, competently, with authority. This demand that I release control without commentary. No hovering, no micromanaging, no silent guilt. I'll say that one more time. No silent guilt. This kind of guilt has been hard for me to process and to let go, but I have had to. I have had to let my spouse step into physical leadership without feeling that I was being replaced. This was not a loss of role. It was a shift in formation. Families adapt, teams adjust, leadership rotates. My wife can certainly handle the many things I used to be able to do. I have felt guilt that she has had to carry these burdens. But in surrendering these tasks, I strengthened our partnership. My spouse did not become the one helping me. She has become the one leading us forward while I needed to heal. That trust deepened intimacy and mutual respect far beyond anything brute strength ever created. Step 3. To replace physicality and physical labor with presence. The final step was the most transformative, I think. If I could no longer serve primarily with my body, I would serve with my presence. I have become more available emotionally, more attentive, more intentional with words, listening, encouraging, guiding. I showed up consistently, even when my energy was low, by being fully there, moment by moment, day by day. I've always said, my little one, Alex, did not lose her father because I could not lift as much. She has gained a father who listens more, who explains more, who molds resilience rather than invincibility. I know that healing is not about returning to who I was. It is about becoming who I am now, with clarity, humility, and resilience. Finally, surrendering my husbandly and fatherly duties did not diminish me, my role in this family. It has redefined it. And in that surrender, I have discovered something unexpected. Letting go did not make me smaller. It made our family stronger. Wherever you are, however you're doing, I pray that you're practicing inner strength. I'll talk to you soon.